dasher. So
hold on. Who's the top dasher in this scenario, Trader?
Top dasher stats, I should say. Yeah.
That is hurt. It
Look,
hurts me to even say it, but I can make fun of myself. Go ahead, continue.
Look, but all jokes aside, though, it's more to really get down and get some results. You know what I mean? See, because I'm bringing mine all the way down. I'm gonna be below 10% when we get this started, right?
Oh, you really? Are you serious?
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
so you're really going after this?
Now look,
Okay, because
oh yeah,
when we talked, I think you were around 50% 2 weeks ago,
and I
right?
want to tell you about that because look, this how they get you. Of course, they send me a couple orders. I made a little bit of money, right? So I got up a little bit, but as it always do, they send you two, three, four, $2 orders in a row. And it's funny that you just said earlier, somebody who says they take every single order, right? When they take those $2 and $3 orders, they get a $9 one right away. That's something I would never know,
Mm,
you know?
mm.
And for someone who's declining multiple of those in a row, maybe there is a dasher out there who's taking every single order and then getting hit with a stack right away. And maybe it's keeping their wheels rolling, And that's something we maybe need to explore, but that's that's a topic for another day.
Yeah.
We're gonna be doing a challenge to really see because you're sitting at a 75% right now, right?
I am. I'm gonna tell you right now, and we're gonna let's see. I think I'm at 75 or 76. And really, I got Top Dasher at first because of the shopping pays, and then I did that challenge, and like they were just sending me good stuff.
How are you liking those shopping pays?
I like them. I'm at 74%.
Oh, you killing it.
So I'm at set. Well, some would say I'm not, but I'm at 74. So when we start tomorrow, Dash and Trader and I are going to meet at a local Chick-fil-A at about 10 a.m. and we're going to film some content. And we're going to show my screen, show his phone. We're going to turn the apps on at the exact same time, and we'll film. Who gets to order first, what's it look like, and then we're going to. When we accept our first order, each of us, if I accept mine first, I'm going to take off. If he goes, he's going to take off. We're going to go our separate ways, and we're going to check back in about 3:00 that day. Probably in the same parking lot. We'll figure that out tomorrow, and then we'll see how much we made. We're going to each screenshot every single order that we took, and we're going to see, and we're going to do this week. And I think it's going to be fun. We're not going to solve anything. Okay. This is a small sample size. I want to say that as a disclaimer, but we all work in the same markets. Dash and Trader's an OG. He knows what he's doing. He's not a new person. Okay. So it's not like if the results, I think they're going to be pretty close.
And also, no, neither one of us have large order program too. So we will not be, doing any large order catering, anything like that. We want to get some really basic ground roots results because if you're a brand new dasher and you're coming in, you're not going to have no large order program right away. You got to get 100, 200 deliveries and then keep 100. So we want to really get some results for you guys so you can see what kind of orders that come through. And I mean, right away, top of the day. Now, early lunch, late breakfast start. But at the same time, we want to say is you're gonna see. And Chick-fil-A gonna be popping at that time. So I'm pretty sure something gonna come through.
Yeah, no, I think
I'm
when
so
we turn our
scared,
apps
man,
on,
because
we're gonna get something. I think we'll talk for a little bit, and it'll probably turn that, record a little something. Maybe we turn the apps on. It's 10:15.
Yeah.
In St. Louis, sometimes when you turn it on at that time, you get something instantly. Sometimes it takes a little while. It is what it is. It's Monday. Mondays are usually really good in St. Louis, though.
That's surprising.
So I think it's going to be interesting to see because his acceptance rate is super low. I mean, I think you're going to get some good ones. You're going to get bad ones. I get good ones. I get bad ones. But I think what the most interesting thing to me when we meet up at 3:00 is how many screenshots do we each have? I want to see, okay, did you get 40 orders? Did you get 20? Did I get 40? Did you, I think that's going to be kind of interesting, right? I think that's going to be interesting to see which one has the most, but then we can chop it down and say which one maybe had the better orders for that day. We can see who made more money. We can even see who drove more miles. It is what it is. This isn't about like, Pedro versus Dasher in that regard. For me, it's like the AR versus the AR. Right. And, if Dash and Trader comes out tomorrow, we meet at 3:00 and he's at $150 and I'm at 120, I'm going to be happy because he's making good money. I'm not going to be mad.
Vice versa.
Exactly. We're going to make this content. It's going to be real. Nothing is staged. Like the results.
And I'm pretty sure everybody who regularly views my channel are going to enjoy it too, because let's be honest, I haven't done a 5-day, full DoorDash 5-hour run in a very long time. I've been, doing a lot of different things. So I'm kind of curious myself to see what these days bring to me. Because I may find out something that I didn't realize. And, if I go out there and I kill it and I make $200, 10 a.m. to 3 a.m., I might just
listen, if you work tomorrow for 5 hours and make $200, I'm gonna bend the knee, bro. Because that would be crazy.
I know where I'm at. I know where I'm going. Now, it's a couple of new Burger Kings. Yeah, it might be a new, noodles and company they didn't have when I was here. But I know where I'm at.
You'll be all right. What do you think? So you're going to be at roughly 10%. Do you think your acceptance rate is going to go up or down tomorrow? After
I just opened the app up, bro. I'm at 18%. So I'm not quite in that lowest decimal, but it's in the red though.
So do you think your acceptance rate with just having DoorDash on tomorrow, do you think it's going to be higher or lower from when you started your shift tomorrow and when we get to, like, let's say 3 o'clock? Do you think it's going to go up or down? What do you think?
So for all who don't know, this is going to be me doing DoorDash and nothing else, right? My theory is, okay, so I'm not a top dasher. I don't have the stats. So I'm going to be zone locked. If anybody in the chat that's new, you haven't been dashing for that long, I'm scheduled, right, to dash where I'm going to be dashing at. So there may be situations where I take a great order that meets my parameters, right? But it takes me outside of the zone.
Yeah, that's probably definitely going to happen tomorrow. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's going to be situations like that bring my AR up a little bit. I either have to dash along the way back or pause. Because here's the thing. If it gives me the option to switch over to, let's say, Clayton or University City, I can do that. But then I may lose my remaining time slot into the 3 p.m.
That's interesting. And I have the benefit. I can dash any zone.
Exactly. So these are the things that I'm thinking about and keeping in mind before I prepare myself to go down there. So with that being said, I'm scheduled. I may get some short distance runs that they know that I will more than likely accept in the beginning. But as the day goes on, we'll see how it goes. Look, we'll see how it goes. But it's going to be much different from the way you're able to work versus the way I'm able to work. And you may be able to keep the wheels rolling at a better pace those 5 hours than I am.
So Gig Wars Official says he will have top dash your AR by the end of the challenge. That's my prediction. Wow. So Red is saying, Gig Wars Official, go check her out.
Shout out to Red.
She's saying Trader's going to go from 18 to 70 by Friday. That would be, that's not impossible.
I mean, that's difficult. We have to do what?
That's difficult.
15 orders a day. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's doable.
I want to read this comment because I saw this on another video. This guy is like Snoop of Dashers. Actually, somebody said that in the video you did.
Know what? Look, I appreciate you because look, if I had a nickel for every time I heard that,
I know, I bet, right?
It is what it is. So I appreciate it. Hey.
Dad Dash is in the chat. Says, "What's up, Pedro?" Hope,
and shout out to chat, by the way. How is chat doing? Let me see who we got in here. I appreciate you, Pedro. But let me go ahead and take over.
Go ahead, man. Take a look.
We got my man's DDS in here. Shout out to Red, Dad Dash. I see you. We got Krista, Daphne. Oh, Daphne, real quick, I want to say special thank you to you because I see you commenting on all my videos. Shout out to Daphne. Everybody, just real quick. Who else? Funds of Anarchy. You left a great comment earlier. I appreciate everybody in the chat. I usually be more active and engaging with the chat, but we having this active discussion.
No, we good.
Shout out to you.
I appreciate you doing that. I think we're gonna have fun, man. I appreciate you doing this.
No doubt.
My only worry, I'm gonna be honest with you.
I appreciate you.
I hope I'm wrong, but my worry is tomorrow, you start getting a little itchy. You start getting like, I gotta turn on Walmart Spark. I gotta turn on Uber. You know what I'm saying? Like, because we're gig drivers and somebody that multi apps like you. Like, and I do it too.
I'm gonna tell you what, look.
You might get a little if the orders ain't popping, you might get it don't take long to get this discouraged. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, that's
so
true.
What are you gonna do? Have you thought about the plan to like
I've definitely thought
because I want you to make money. I don't want this to be about you gotta make money, you got a family, you know what I'm saying? So
absolutely. And first and foremost, I want to say thank you for considering that. First and foremost, but at the end of the day, we got to realize I started with DoorDash. You know what I'm saying? So I got to take it back to the basics. And some things have changed, but at the same time, I'm FDA. I'm the fastest dasher alive. If it's anybody that can figure out a market, it's gonna be me. And guess what? This is my market. Okay, you just showed up. I've been here. I just took a break and came back. You feel me?
So hold on, listen.
So
Dashing Trader's trying to drop knowledge on y'all, saying that he's coming to my city. Now, I know he's born here, but listen, this is still my city, Dash.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. But no, all just aside for real, no. Yeah, we had a great incentive this past weekend with Walmart Spark. So I actually really got my feel on that, man. I've been at Walmart so many times. The employees starting to recognize me. They be extra nice.
Tell me a little bit about that, because I know share with the family, man, the people in here, the chat. Shout out to the 292. Hit that thumbs up for your boy.
To the 292.
Now, you're in Glen Carbon, right?
Yes, sir.
So tell me about where you've been working, like with the Walmart. Have you done Webster Groves and Glen Carbon? Are you in Illinois and Missouri? Like, tell me a little bit about what you've been doing.
Absolutely, my brother. Look, so check this out. I'm in Glen Carbon, Illinois. Right next door, I got Edwardsville right next to me, right? Great market. And then I hop in and skip north, you got Wood River. That Walmart is probably the cleanest out of all of them in my area. Because what you got to realize is ain't nobody going north, because it's Walmart's down there with their supplies. So you go up there and I go up there and work at 8 a.m. I've made $150 in 3 hours, 3 days in a row. I'm like, man, and it's
hold on, with just Walmart Spark.
With just Walmart Spark. I'm not kidding you,
do you do the shopping pays, or do you do just the deliveries?
I do the shopping pays. And shout out to Southern Gig, okay? Because he the one that really got me hip on the Walmart Spark. Because I was just doing the pickups. You know, I was trying out some batch orders here and there. But you have to keep all the opportunities available to you. You have to at least try it out. Yep. Man, I tried out the shopping pay. I wasn't maximizing. I wasn't optimizing. I talked to Bobby about it. Bobby was like, look, you got to do it like this. If you do these, if you implement these tips, it'll help you. I'm like, man, I'm in there getting all them items in less than 15 minutes, delivering them in 10. And the payouts on these shopping pays, they are basically catering orders. Come on.
So like on Walmart Spark, is the base pay usually pretty good? And then if there's a tip, it makes it even better. Is that how it works? Or is the base, or do you still really need a really good tip to make good money?
I'm so glad you asked about that, because how many people you say you got in here? 299. They need to hear this. Look, if you're doing Walmart Spark and you're able to multi-app, you're going to win, because the way the tips come through on Walmart Spark is so much different from the food delivery. Okay. First and foremost, yes, Walmart, they base pay on a mile to money ratio basis is much better than the food delivery. And then outside of that, the tipping factor, you have to look at the tips a totally different way. And shout out to Corey.
Shout out, St. Louis is in the house tonight. Yes, sir.
Look, now this ain't gonna be for every market, but the tips that you see up front, in my experience, a lot of the times they stick. We've heard about tip baiting. We see it on Uber. We see it in other places, but I know this ain't gonna be for everywhere. But from my experience, most of the tips you see, they're gonna stick on Spark. Now here's the kicker though. A very, very high percentage of the no tip orders, meaning orders that don't have a tip, but the base pay is acceptable enough for you to take that, you're getting 2 to 1, 3 to 1, whatever. Those orders still give you tips by the time your weekly earnings come around. So it's a whole different situation where you have a big old pool of base pay orders that are way more acceptable. And this ain't gonna be for everywhere, but I'm telling you, if you got a chance to try Spark, it's gonna change the game for you.
Yeah, and I think you bring up a great point, and we should be
for real. And I
we
just
should be
really
figuring out what apps, what apps are gonna hit for you, and try different things out. Right?
It's good, because and you may be doing your thing with one app or 2 apps, right? Or maybe you dibble and dabble. But I'm just saying, try Walmart Spark, because it's more opportunities, and they kind of making it's getting harder to get in. I'm hearing people having insurance update issues and different things going on. So you want to get in there before it's too late.
Absolutely. I appreciate that information. That's good, man. I met a guy, a couple executives at the Walmart at the Herbivore event in LA. And I'm going to get on it. Like I told them, like, hey, I signed up and I get the messages from them, but I can't get through. Like something's going on.
It's very difficult, bro.
I'm going to get on and definitely try it, because I definitely hear good things about it. I don't like Walmart as a company, so that's why I've been
dig it.
Reluctant. But if the money's good, the money's
good. And it's not going to always be there. You're going to have different things going on during the holidays, but I just wanted to let people know, because that's an opportunity and it could work for you. And if it could help a couple people and they could fit it into the equation, because you don't want to have all your eggs in one basket.
Yeah.
And Walmart's everywhere.
Oh, well, and they're not going anywhere. So
they're not.
So let me ask you this. So we turn the apps on tomorrow. Let's just say it's 10:30. We get our first order. We're going to meet up at 3:00. So it's 4.5 hours, right? And how many hours? No, 5.5. No, hold up.
No, that's 4.5. 10:30
4.5
to 3.
hours. Yeah, I had it right the first time. 4.5 hours. How much do you want to make? What if you're just doing DoorDash? What's an acceptable number? Have you thought about that? Like if you're working 4.5 hours.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
What do you
So
think? What's your prediction?
If I'm working 4.5 hours, I don't care about active time. I don't
care
about
no, I'm saying we got the apps on for 4.5 hours. Yes.
I would be upset even if I had $20 an hour, I would find that is not enough. If I get 20,
let's say you're at $90. So if you're at $90, you're gonna be that's not good for you, is what you're saying.
Yeah, for 4 hours on DoorDash. Yeah, no, that's not gonna be good.
What do you think?
But what you got to realize is that's for me.
Yeah. What do you think? What do you think you're gonna pull in when we meet up in that parking lot? What do you think that number is gonna show? What do you think?
115.
115.
I think that's being conservative. I think that's being conservative. I would hope for more, right?
Yeah. I think that's
and it
solid.
Could be less. Let's not kid ourselves because look, anything can happen. It could be that slow day. Any day could be a slow day. Tomorrow could be that day. But I'm not hoping it's gonna be that day, right?
Neither am I. Yeah.
No.
I think 115. I think that's a really good. I think I'm gonna say I think you're gonna be at 118. That's where I think you're gonna be at with just DoorDash tomorrow.
That's a pretty precise prediction. If I'm at 118, bro, I'm like, man, DoorDash knows somebody.
I'm giving you an extra $3. You know what I'm saying? So I think you're gonna be at 118. I think you're going to drive about.
And I will be tracking my miles through Solo.
I think you're going to drive about 60 miles. That's my guess. I think you're going to drive 60 miles. I think you're going to be at 118.
You know how I work, right? I work above them.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. I think you're going to do fine. And I think our numbers are going to be really close, actually. That's what I think. I don't think I'm going to make significantly less or significantly more.
So I got a question. I haven't experienced this yet when I was down there the few times I have been down there working, right? Will they pause me or end me if I decline 10 times?
Oh yeah. I mean, it's been a while.
I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've been paused, only because I'm not seeing as much trash, and that's what I've been trying to tell people. Because I'm just sharing my experience. I'm not telling you this is fact. I'm not seeing as many $2 and $3 orders. I still see some, but I'm not seeing as many. Okay, so I haven't been paused in several weeks now. If you do that, you'll get paused.
Your situation is a little different. But look, I'm gonna keep it straight up with you, my brother. Look, they said I'm not. Look, matter of fact, I'll let the whole chat know right now because I will be screenshotting every single order. $5 for 1 mile, and it better be the best parameters. I mean, I gotta feel good about the pickup.
Yeah.
The drop off.
Yeah.
Everything.
No, me too.
That's how I rock.
But you're saying that's your minimum. Is that kind of your bar for tomorrow?
Absolutely.
Okay. Absolutely. Got it. For me,
if I'm trying to make money, I can't be turning down 575s if it's a slow day. 575 going 1.7 miles. I can't.
Facts. Yep.
That's miles.
Especially I'll tell you this right now. I'm going to be, if the first order I get is 575 going 1 mile at Chick-fil-A, I'm taking it because that Chick-fil-A is good. I'm not going to wait long, and I'm taking it. I'm not going to. The days for me of sitting waiting for the $20 order, they're just not. I'm not doing that. I don't have LLP. Neither do you.
I feel you, bro. No, we don't got it.
And that's not doing.
And here's the thing. I'm really glad I don't got it no more because it's great to have that and show the big screenshots of the $20-$30 tip. But the whole point of this is, if I wanted to just do that, I could do that. I want to help people make money in a whole bunch of ways.
No, facts. I hear you.
What do you talk about? What Gigwise talking about?
He's another St. Louis. He says, just had an experience with a DoorDash driver that needs to be heard. What happened, man? What happened? Listen, I'm going to open up a StreamYard, so hang on. I'm sure you're probably out working. But, hey, man, I think we're going to have fun, man. At the end of the day, I think these gig apps, and, we've talked offline and had conversations, and that can stay between us. But, they are an opportunity.
Absolutely.
And I know some of your goals and what you're trying to do for you and yours and how you're using the gig economy and YouTube and other things you got going on. And I respect that. That's why, that's why we do what we do. Right. And for me, Yeah. Could you make more money this week if you multi-apped? Absolutely. Right. Especially because, might I make more money if I turned Instacart on and every once in a while I took a $70 run that took me an hour? Yeah, I could. Right. But like, I know that already. I'm trying to get to the unknown. You feel me? I'm trying to understand like how has DoorDash changed so I can give actual information. So I think this week's going to be interesting. We're not going to solve any issues or any problems. We're not going to make a non-top dasher into a top dasher. I'm not trying to do any of that. Everybody, you work the apps how you want. We're just going to do a little challenge, have some fun. Yep. I get to see my boy every day, so that's a good thing. So it's just going to be
lucky, man. So hey, fun fact, I ordered some DoorDash with my sister over at her house, and the dasher recognized me, bro. He said he watched your channel.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, wow, bro. Yeah. That's weird, bro.
Isn't it? So how many? That I'm sure that's happened to you, right? Like people say, "Hey, what up, trader?"
It happened one time in Sioux Falls before I left. Yeah. It was kind of crazy.
It's probably going to happen more in St. Louis because it's just a more population, right? Yeah. And there's a lot of people out here. I run into people a lot. Yeah. It's always
everybody in St. Louis really already know me too. To be honest with you, they just don't know me by trader, but they know me though.
They know you.
How it is.
So let me ask you a question. So, and for the people in the chat ain't gonna know, but I'll know. What you talked about your bubble earlier, right? Mm-hmm. How far north are you willing to go tomorrow, or how far south? Have you thought about that?
Not for real. See, the thing is, it's not about that I don't want to go there. It's just I didn't see what it's like. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So like, do I want to be stuck somewhere waiting for a long period of time during my 4-hour stretch? Is more what I'm worried about. Like,
or having to drive back to a better area and drive a little bit too much.
Highway 44 and Kings Highway, like, 40 right there by Barnes Jewish, like you get stuck right there. A little bit. Or trying to cut through Forest Park thinking you finna Yeah. Or trying to get on Forest Park Parkway like I did the other day.
Well, they got all that construction down there.
You just staring at the arch for like 20 minutes.
But I'll tell you what, I get some good orders over there sometimes though. You get some good runs. There's a lot of restaurants over there. A lot of people order from down that way. That's actually that area that intersects between those three little zones too. Mm-hmm. So you're just a few miles, you know what I'm saying?
But see, I'm where I'm at. But you know what? It may not be like that because it could be busy enough to where it let me hop around a little bit.
Exactly. You might be able to.
I'm just planning for the situation where if I am stuck, you know how it goes. But look, I appreciate you having me on, man. But look, before we go, you let me go and you let the panel hop up, I want to say shout out to all the content creators out there. Look, if you doing ride-alongs, doing your DoorDash, Uber, Walmart, Spark, whatever kind of gig economy content, I just want to say keep it up. Because I see we got people, that's getting burnt out. They having the YouTube burnout or the gig economy burnout, and they don't want to do DoorDash ride-alongs or Uber. I see it a lot. If you are up and coming gig economy, gig tuber, right? Keep it up. You know what I'm saying? Just keep it up. And that's all I got. I'm out.
Listen, man, I'll see you in the morning, 10 o'clock, Chick-fil-A.
Yep. I'm going to sleep, man.
There you go. Hey, you're going to need that rest tomorrow. Pack a lunch, brother.